Let the judges know what you're doing. Salnak, promising start, 9.85, and here's Kiana George. Highly accomplished junior career, member of the Junior Olympic National Team. Quite an honor to see her in the all-around at the start of her career for the Golden Bears here on bars. Not a good start, and that is an aberration because she put up a 9.9 in her college debut in the North
move, except for she's got straddles her legs instead of pikes. Oh.
And now Cal with major issues. I mentioned statistically it's been
and height.
Now we know that beam is so mental. And I was just going to mention she's coming off a 9.525 against BYU.
9, both she and Kim Tesson. Tiffany Lewis, a two-time Pac-12 champion on 2 different events, 2016 on the floor, 2000.
Do you give it a stick, Bridget? Is it a stick?
I will give that a college stick, and I know she feeds off that stick. See those toes clamping that beam, and we've seen videos of it.
Come on now.
And they're looking for a stick here. Full in.
Her tuck was a little bit open too.
And there's nothing like a good surprise, and I don't know what they can take off.
Maybe she can borrow the stick.
If that's not a stick, I don't know what is.
And I think you can call that a stick.
And that's a freshman.
She opened that up and she wanted that stuck.
I know she's been looking for that stick. It's gonna come. They're really coming into their own. But again, giving away those sticks. Really want to see a stick here. Who gets that stick? I will definitely give that to her.
And she goes up and she just smokes it.
Sometimes when you want to stick so bad, you rush things just a tad. And I always say sticks are contagious.
Nothing but.
Code point in the execution. Oh, completely off. Series. She does it as well as anyone. 2 layout step outs. Oh!
What a save.
I don't know that I've ever seen her miss that.
A 9.8 this year.
Posh.
With encouraging applause.
See, she puts her toes on and her toes come off too soon. She needs more time to pack salto. And you know what's really tricky about when you fall on bars is it messes up your entire rhythm.
Handspring into 2 layouts, back to back. Layout, oh, she was off, and unfortunately we won't see the 2 layouts. Completely off on the first one. So this was going to be 3 elements. She was slightly off, turned, I could see her hips turn a little bit on back handspring, and didn't quite have the momentum. We also enjoy the pointed toes every time her foot leaves the mat. She pushes all the way through the foot. Beautiful to see. Tuck double back. Yeah, I was afraid that was going to happen. Looked a little bit sluggish on the round up back handspring.
Bar performer for Michigan. 9.9 was the score for Brianna Brown, a career high. And this is Paige Ziziski, also a senior. Oh, no!
Missed the combination. She was setting up with a moonwalk.
We're seeing the team score down there. Oh, my goodness.
Wouldn't you know?
Oh, side semi. Those sideways landings.
Lawn dart, it's one of his favorites. And that was one of his favorite gymnasts of all time and a tremendous bar worker, Georgia DeBritz. I had to ask her ahead of time how many perfect 10s she had. Now, most gymnasts, I could ask them and they'd know the number right away because it's 1 or 2. Georgia DeBritz wasn't sure, so we looked it up. She had 7 perfect 10s. She's wearing a headset. She's not working for us, but this is to illustrate how important Utah gymnastics is in this state. They're doing every home meet on the radio. That's Liz Crandall Howell, the associate head coach and wife of Justin Howell here in California. 9.8 for Anna Glenn.
For UCLA on the ball, please welcome Paulina Trotz. Competing on floor for UCLA.
9.825 for Dennis. So 9.825 is the low score on floor for UCLA. Paulina Trotz. Trotz had a 9.9 on vault.
Oh, full in. Stepped completely out of bounds. It looked like she was just off center from the diagonal. Had she been straight, she would have been fine.
She's been one of the best for UCLA on floor all year. In fact, coming into today, she's ranked 13th in the country individually. really good last week against Oklahoma at 9.925.
Nice combination work back, 1.5 to front full.
She won a bronze medal in the 2016 German National Championships on floor.
Big double tuck right to the corner. It's a powerful routine.
All right, Michaela Skinner, are you about to win this all around? You best a 9-7, you will do so.
Well, it seems almost easy for her. If she puts it on her feet, she is going to score way above a 9.7. Talk about girls and athletes between the two teams being mentally tough. She is probably one of the most mentally tough competitors out here tonight.
11th in the land on floor. 2 times a perfect 10 against Stanford and in the Pac-12 championship last year.
Starting with a huge double twisting, double back. Hardest tumbling pass in the NCAA. She loves the difficulty.
The defending national champion.
Round off 1.5 to a double full. She wants the 10 tonight. She's ranked 11th on floor with an average of a 9.9.
Earl Giles at 9.925. Skinner trying to best that.
Well, she needs a sharp, clean landing here on this full in, and she does it.
Oh,
wow.
Michaela.
That is incredible. I think that's the best floor routine that I've seen from Michaela Skinner. I don't know what the judges are going to do with this one, Darren.
This crowd's selling it.
It's going to be close. Let's take another look here at this amazing double twisting, double back. Second pass, 1.5 into a double full. Her legs are glued together in that double twist. And she finishes with a really, really difficult full in. Wow. I've got nothing to say about it. There are no deductions that I saw in this routine, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do with it. You know, it's a subjective scoring, subjective sport.
Is that 10 around the corner? We know she's won the all-around because many competing, but specifically, and she closed it so strong. Was it a 10, by the way? For Michaela Skinner, had an outstanding night. 9.90 on vault, 9.925 on uneven bars. Equally as strong on beam with a 9.9. And that number on floor, by the way, a 9.95. Not a 10. Outstanding, though. Michaela, Sam, they're hanging out, guys.
Michaela, you were so on tonight. What was the highlight for you?
I just wanted to go out there and hit 4 for 4, stay nice and clean, and just do better than what I did last week, and I think it really showed tonight.
It seems like you were almost robotic. Everything looks the same every single weekend, which I know is what you work for. Does that ever get boring for you?
It does sometimes. I know you've asked me this question before, and you know, I wish I could still go out and throw some big skills, but it's just so fun to be able to work the easier scales and just go out there and enjoy the moment.
I thought you might get a 10 tonight on floor. Is that something that you're working towards?
That's definitely a goal. Since I got 2 10s last year, I think it'd be fun to try to get another 10 this year. And my goal is maybe trying to get a 10 on bars and beam as well, because I haven't always been so good at those events, and they're getting a lot better this year. So it's just really cool to be able to go out there and just be calm and go do better on those events.
The team score wasn't as high as it was last weekend. What do you guys need to do back in the gym to end up on top?
I definitely think that we had a little bit of wobbles, and I think definitely on beam, since we had a person fall, we kind of were a little shaky, but I think we just need to pick it back up the pace and just go out there and be confident like we have been in the past.
Thank you, Michaela.